Welcome back. I'm Wyatt Goolsby in for Lauren Ashburn. The mother of Charlie Gard, a terminally ill baby in England, says the support the family's received around the world is reviving her hope. Connie Yates says Charlie isn't suffering, and it's thanks in part to the intervention of Pope Francis and President Trump that her son's time on life support has been extended. The 11-month-old was set to be taken off life support last Friday after his parents lost their final appeal to have Charlie taken to the U.S. for experimental therapy. Joining us now is Penny Nance, President and CEO of Concerned Women for America. Penny, you were among the pro-life leaders in Washington who met or had a prayer conference yesterday, a press conference, urging the British government basically to consider Charlie's parents in this case. Yes. What was your message to the British government?
Well, the nation of the UK is a sovereign nation, but we came together and humbly said, please reconsider that we have a pro-life ethic in this country, and we welcome him to our shores. Our president has made that clear, and we're standing alongside President Trump and saying, we hope there's help here. Ultimately, this is in God's hands, but they're not done fighting, and so we want to stand beside Charlie's parents and urge the government to understand that parental rights are important in this case.
A New York City hospital has offered help to Charlie Gard, either to admit the baby if they're able to get him across the pond, or if not, able to send medicine to him. Why do you think there's been such an outpouring of support for Charlie Gard in this particular case?
Well, you know, we're poised in this nation considering what we're going to do on the issue of health care. And there's many in this country who believe in a single-payer system. And while, you know, there is some support for that, this is the downside. When you have a single-payer system and you have the strong arm of government coming between the rights of the parents and the child, then you have nowhere else to go. So, you know, this is real. And by the way, we have those issues now. There's an independent payment advisory board that was part of Obamacare that is not done yet. We're working to quash that finally. So there's still work to do, and these end-of-life issues are not going away. It's part of a pro-life ethic to be caring for the least of these from conception to natural death, and at Concerned Women for America, we're going to do that.
Sure. Well, you mentioned the health care bill. Of course, next week the Senate is back. They're going to be taking up the health care bill, thinking about how they can change it. You were at the White House earlier this week meeting with Vice President Pence. Do you think the Senate will take up and really consider a lot of these pro-life distinctions?
Yes, and that is what we were talking to Vice President Pence about. It's very important to us. If we are going to support this bill, we've got to make sure that there are pro-life protections. Unfortunately, there wasn't those in Obamacare, and people were forced to be entangled with the issue of abortion through their tax dollars. And so we're working on that and also shifting the funding away from Planned Parenthood, the nation's largest abortion provider, to the 13,000 community health centers in this country who help poor women but aren't involved in abortion. Their hands aren't dirtied with abortion. So we can help poor women and we can stay out of the abortion business. We've got to do that.
Very good. Penny Nance, CEO and President of Concerned Women for America. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.